What are Gen Alpha gonna be like in 20 years? Will they adapt in the way that other generations do? Or is something particularly different about the social media generation? The White House announced in 2022 that the country faces an unprecedented mental health crisis, that 1 out of 3 high school students and a full 50% of female students reported experiencing persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness. Oh yeah, this page is no longer on the White House website, by the way. Kids are being put through the ringer to become overachievers at unprecedented rates, with coding becoming a part of curriculums at ever earlier ages. And with the unstable world around them getting harder to ignore, to the point that from 2010 to 2020, the suicide rate for adolescents increased by 167% among girls and 91% among boys. The pressure is everywhere, but no one talks about it. Kids hide their stress because they're scared of looking weak. And because everyone's pretending to cope, they all think it's just them who's failing. And with the disorders and pills that they're given, that's the message that we're sending as a society. NYU psychologist Jonathan Haidt calls this the great rewiring of childhood in his book, The Anxious Generation. He argues that in their key developmental stages, kids need unsupervised risk, rough play, and exploration. That's how their brains learn to overcome fragility and gain resilience. But tech has hijacked that process. Now they spend less time playing, connecting, sleeping, and more time scrolling, comparing, and spiraling. Before you say kids should toughen up, there's more to this trend. Psychologists thought social media worked like sugar in a dose-response model, where time on tech equals more harm. But now that every kid is using social media, quitting doesn't help them, it doesn't free them, it isolates them. If you leave the platform now, you leave your social life. It's a self-feeding trap where no one wins. It's a cohort-wide collapse. So now the question is this just nostalgia for the good old days? Is social media only depressing because we have an alternative to compare to? And will Gen Alpha actually be more equipped for the tech era? It's a really tempting idea, but I'm afraid it'll just reduce the number of kids that make it through their childhood. And the ones that do may just have a lower baseline for well-being than our parents do. I guess we'll find out, but in the meantime, think responsibly.